for those of you that are hip savvy, techie type people. And that's me. Give a hand again, I stepped on it.
My wife and I are here. She was born on the Eastern Band Reservation, as they call it, but they call it Qualla Boundary up there. And my family left because they felt like they could do better just working in the general population. And what happened that we got this album, she used to dance Southern Cloth. She's going to, at the end of the show, we're going to teach you all a Cherokee dance. It's a Native American dance, and it's a fun thing, so nobody has to do it perfect, okay? It's just for fun. And what I would say, the title of the song came from my wife went through leukemia, and I thought I was going to lose her. I nearly died back in 1999, and then she went through leukemia and nearly died. And there were some wonderful people in Savannah here that helped us get through it, plus all the prayers and everything. And it was a great experience for me. It taught me so much that I began to write the music. I've been a songwriter for about 40-something years. I wrote for some people in Nashville, and I'm not going to go into the names of the songs, but some of them were on the charts. And we were similar to the other folks. She comes from a classical background. She played with the Tallahassee Symphony, oboe and clarinet. And I just came from the bars. I was a blues musician. So you're going to hear a little bit of blues influence on this. I don't know if it's going to be folkish, but there's a lot of blues in this. Now, I thought we'd kind of mix it up because we got one or two of these songs that have kind of a Christian theme, but I've got some that are very secular, and then some that I hope are fun. I'm going to do one that I haven't written, but most of them are going to be what I wrote that I was given. This first one's called Little Zacchaeus. Climbing in a sycamore thick to see. It all came by and it called a man. Jesus is called a man. So I climbed on down and I run to him. Said this day you're saved from sin. This day you are saved from your sin. song is called Forever. And this is when I walked into the hospital and I saw her on chemotherapy. And she was a little afraid because her first, let's just call it her first, when she got cervical cancer, left her. That's why they left her on her own. And her ex-person, we should call it that. And I said to her, I will never leave you. You don't have to worry about that. I'll be there forever. So a couple of these songs come from that. It's a little song. Held you in my arms today, knowing if I'd see your face again, my love forever. I drifted off into a dream. I used to hold you in your sleep. It seemed to me like forever. But you're never gone, 'cause you're always in my heart. I will be your love forever. Close to me, dancing to a melody that plays in me forever. And so I kiss you tenderly, with all the love inside of me. I won't let you go forever. Losing you will tear my world apart. But you're never gone, 'cause you're always in my heart. And you will be my love forever. So I kiss you tenderly, with all the love inside of me. I won't let you go forever. No, I won't let you go forever. This next one's kind of self-explanatory, and I guess you're probably noticing a little bit of a blues influence here, and that's because I played with a lot of those kind of bands. That's where I came up with, and I played with a band one time. I was the only Indian that was in it. All the rest were African American folks, and we had a wonderful time. They were wonderful people, and they taught me a lot. I don't play my harmonica right now, but I learned the blues harmonica from an elderly African American man. He just taught me some really beautiful stuff, and I love that harmonica. Maybe one day I'll learn to play it again, and I'll play it for y'all. But this is called Heaven's Door. As you walk along your lonely road, we're a traveler from a foreign home. Remember, you are never very far along from the God within your heart. Once a lonely man, I came to a desert land, a burning hunger within. The darkness came and temptation came. His Father's love did give, and I'm not alone. Not within you, I'm not alone. The wind is not there, and I'm not alone. Not anymore. For He has opened heaven's door. Heaven's door. Of this world dances and this world sings, until the day when the storm will come. The man alone will bend and break in the wind. The blessed knows God's only support. On a lonely day in Jerusalem, on a lonely road to a lonely cross, I came before we got to Calvary, paid forever with the life He lost, and I'm not alone, not within you, and I'm not alone. With this I bear, and I'm not alone, not anymore. For He has opened heaven's door. For heaven's door. Heaven's door. As you walk along your lonely road, we're a traveler from a foreign world. Remember, you are never very far from the God within your home. I worked in the hospital for like 13 or 14 years, a long time, and a lot of the people people I would get through there were from abuse situations. There's no nice way to put that. And it got to me, it got next to me. I helped one woman to get away from a person. I got a friend of mine who was a counselor, and he had to get her to another state to get her to safety. And it made a terribly big impression on me. I've taken up a lot of causes for that, not only for human, but animal abuse. We take in abused and neglected animals on our farm, and we've got so many dogs, I can't even count them anymore. But you feel that in your heart when you see someone having that hurt in their lives, and we had to reach out and do something. We've taken in one or two people too that have come into our home when they were in bad situations. So this song speaks to that, but in a nice way. I'm going to try and say it nicely. Till I broke my arm and I learned that this was gone. My father certain that it was nice, but it wouldn't go very far. And this is a house, righteous and seen of the cross. And this is a house filled with pain we could not ignore. And this is a house I don't live there anymore. Well, I play this guitar in the night, in places that ain't there today. The drugs and the booze are what some people used, but I found another way. I remember the faces of hearts that I left. Mine was forever broken, and I ran from what I needed most, and from pain that was never spoken. And this was the house, the raptors and seasons of wars. And this was the house filled with pain we could not ignore. And this was the house that I don't live there anymore. And that old house was still in my mind, very hard to let go. But through the years it faded with time, 'cause the Lord helped me shut that door. And this was a house Mark hard at all that you did. But somebody taught her that love was anger, and she took it out on us kids. But that ain't my house. This next song kind of came to me, it was a sermon of Jesus. There's a lot of hooey nowadays about kicking the poor out and everything and stuff like that. And you know, Jesus was one of those people that he just told it pretty plain. He just said, you know, if you don't take care of them, how can you love the Father?
Treasure on, lay up treasure in eternity, where you lay up your treasure, there will your heart also be. No one can serve two masters, for you can love only one. Then you will learn to despise the other. God or man, singing on, Father who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Was I hungry? Was I thirsty? When I did you hear my plea? As you have done to the least of these, so you have done to me. Were you a foe who ignored my people with power, money, and arrogant ways? When I call my sheep, where do you think you'll spend the rest of your day? Singing on, Father who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Do not lay up treasure on earth. Lay up treasure on earth. For when you lay up your treasure, there will your heart also be.
Well, how many of y'all have ever owned a dog that you really loved? Well, my baby, and you lost him, right? Sooner or later they have to go on. And it's like losing your kid and you're a parent. And my puppy passed away, and man, I had to write a song to get it out of my system. So I wrote this song about my dog. Lonely is a cold word that don't say what I think. The day you left, my life was over, nothing else like. I walked along with empty eyes that say so differently, of things that remind me of you, make me break down constantly. I need that look in your eye that says everything will be okay, yeah. I need to hold you one more time and to touch you warm softly, yeah. I never knew it would end just when it seemed to stop. I can't feel this emptiness till you bring back my heart. Seem to wander by like ghosts in the sky. The only time my mind is free is when I close my eyes. Sleep don't come that easily, 'cause dreams will take me home.
I'll see your face again. Wake up all day long. I need that look in your eye that says everything will be okay. I need to hold you one more time and to touch you warm soft face. I never knew it would end just when it seemed to stop. And I can't feel this emptiness. You bring back my heart. I'll bring back my heart. It would not be so bad if you'd only walked away. But you went to Jesus, loving me till your dying day. I need that look in your eye that says everything will be okay. I need to hold you one more time and to touch your warm soft face. I never knew it would end just when it seemed to stop. And I can't feel this emptiness. You bring back my heart. This next, well, there's a couple more. This song right here is called After the Storm. It's the title track of the album. And when we went to Tape Records, this was the song that sold them on taking us as a couple. They liked this song, and so they put it on Tape Records. And that's the first time for me. I really enjoyed it, and it comes from the heart. It's about when you go through something, you come out the other side, you're going to make it no matter what. You just stick together and hold on. Ready? Okay. After the storm, just as it's ending, we pick up the pieces and keep on pretending life will go on just the way that it's been. But I've been a pain of this world that I'm in. After the storm, if everything's gone. My love is here. Making choices from day to day, trying to hold on to some kind of thing. Nobody knows what I feel inside. Except for you, Lord, from you I can't hide. After the storm, if everything's going on, after the storm, as light goes on,
this next song, Sharon and I used to do powwows many years ago, and she, of course, was a dancer with R.C. Moet and his group, and has danced. She's trying to sneak in a native beat there, and she did these. We used to do some native songs, and this is a Native American song. Basically, it's just a human experience. We're feeling close to the earth, and we see God in all His creation and all He makes and everything. So this is basically it. It's called Call of the Wild. Man is hurt as God's creation and destroyed without regret. I hear the words of a prophet that teaches all an ancient way. I give you life, I give you peace, but you must hear what they say. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the world that I see. This is the way I believe. Sacred planet is our home, and it gives life to us soul. We cannot wait any longer. We must hear the wake up call. This is the world that I see. This is the way I believe. For the mother and child, hear the call of the world. Never take more than you need, with respect to all that you see. Creation is a gift, we must say, can't do it any other way. 'Cause this is the world that I see, this is the way I believe. For the mother and child, hear the call of the world. Hear the call, hear the call, hear the call, powwow song. This song is kind of a song that's near and dear to my heart. It comes from my kind of like my background. I followed traditional Native American ways, and we found I had a vision, and I'm not going to go into that because that's spiritual stuff, so we won't be too heavily on that. But I had a vision, and it changed my whole life. And this kind of song kind of came from that. Of course, it's blues.
my legs with your crimson fire. For my mind and heart are filled with desire. Precious water here, you know that fish can need a flame, but you belong alright, and the spirit lives in me. The way out on the bay, but in you whisper the version of an everlasting peace. I will drown and get down till our prayer is heard, and I'm glorify your name and I'm ready to serve. So I cry, only God is good, only He is heavenly. I know flesh created to live up to His glory. I cry, holy, 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 holy. Lord, touch my lips with your hands on fire. For my mind and heart are filled with desire. Fledgling wood I am, you know that flesh can't be to see, but you Lord are holy, and your spirit lives in me. And I cry, only God is good, only He is heavenly. I know flesh created to live up to His glory. Yeah. We cry, holy, 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 holy. Yeah. We cry, holy, 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 holy. I cry, holy, 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 holy. Do we have time to do the dance? Can we do this one more song?
I think so.
Okay, we're going to do this one more song. I didn't write this. A fellow named Neil Young did. But I kind of like him. I think he might go somewhere someday. I wanna live, I wanna live. I've been a miner for a heart of gold. These expressions I never get that keep getting old. I've been to Hollywood, I've been to Redwood, I've crossed the ocean for a heart of gold. I've been in Harlem, it's such a fine line that keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. It keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And getting old. I've been searching for a heart of gold. I've been searching for a heart of gold. I've been a miner for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. Flute music for you. Y'all want to hear some Native American flute? I can do one song for you, and then she'll do the dance.
Hey, don't forget to tell about the drum.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot to say, the drum is a woman's handheld drum. And it was made for her by a man who no longer makes the women's drums. They usually make the big kettle drum for the men. Some people say that Native Americans might be chauvinists because we only allow the men to play the big drum. But see, it's a matter of position. The man is not allowed to play that drum, usually, but I'm going to play it tonight. And the women are not allowed to play the big drum because it's what your station is, your position. If I play a woman's drum, then I'm acting like a woman. If I play a man's drum, then I'm acting like a man. And each has his station or position in the Native American community. So the men play the big drum, and hers was made by a Creek elder who no longer makes them. It's made of cedar and deerskin. I'll let her explain it all to you when she gets up here.
Concerning position, in the Cherokee heritage, there really isn't any arguments or any really discord. Because see, the woman owns everything. So if the man's gone somewhere for a while, this is like a moment, this still happens today, and something horrible's happened or whatever, and there's a rift, if he should come home, and his shoes are outside of the front porch, he just goes away, because that's his clue to, you're done, goodbye. So when a guy, this still happens today, when a guy marries a woman, he marries into the woman's clan. So when we got married, he married into my clan.
Bird clan.
Bird clan, which is what this beaded necklace is. It's part of regalia. When you hear the word costume, if you ever hear that, you'll hear it a lot. That's Hollywood, it's fake, ignore it, let it go somewhere else. It's always regalia, no matter what the nation. When I say nation, federally recognized nations, not state tribes. Those were man-made. The federally recognized nations have sovereign power, so they're considered like the U.S. of A, or England, or Italy, or whatever. They just happen to be all in the United States. So there are many nations that make up this Native American peoples. I was born on Wolf Mountain at what we call, still left up the sign because people used to call it a reservation. The United States government made us fight back 3 times. I think we paid for it by now. But anyway, so we just left the sign up because everybody used to call it that. It's called the Claw Boundary. And what I'm wearing is Southern cloth. The corn beads represent the Trail of Tears. When the women and men and elders and children and everybody were forcefully removed in 1865 at spear point, gun point, bullets, whatever, no one was allowed to stop to bury anybody. They had to leave where it fell. So it said that the corn wept as they walked by and shrunk. That's what that means. If you ever see a buffalo Buffalo sacred to Native people. More so to the Lakota, but all Native peoples. If you see a feather hanging off, just one feather, they only believe in God. They haven't recognized Jesus yet. If you see two, they're confused. If you see three, they believe in the Holy Trinity. That's just a quiet way that we adorn our regalia. So we don't have to say anything when we're in the powwows, which last 3 days, and the drum controls everything. And if you ever go to powwows, they're all over the place. Check out the drum first. If you don't see Native people sitting at the drum, ask for your money back or just leave because it's not real. And you won't learn anything except fake stuff, what people have dreamed up for some reason. Make themselves feel good. The shawl is used for a lot of things. If someone was in mourning or someone was being honored, like say Veterans Day is coming up, in the powwow, after we have grand entry, then there would be the veterans, and they would bring all the flags with all the colors and all the military branches, and every woman out there, I don't care if they're 2 years old, little kid, or teenage dancer, or elder, the shawl comes unfolded and goes around you. That's just an honor thing. And virtually the whole powwow comes to a halt. If you're ever at a powwow and a feather drops to the ground off of somebody's regalia, because there's a lot of feathers out there, don't touch it. That represents a fallen warrior. You can't touch it.
Soldier, Marine, or Navy guys.
Yeah, and
for our servicemen.
then there's a special thing that has to be done to retrieve that now dead person. It's considered a person. So you just, because when you have intertribals, that means everybody can participate. You can wear what you have on, shoes, hopefully. You don't have to dress up any particular way. Just follow the arena's announcements and the head drum. And sometimes the drums go on forever. Sometimes the dance will take hours. They try to wear the dancers out. It's a thing between the dancers and the drum. And it's really a comedy of errors almost. But so some of the dancers will get together and say, okay, this drum, we know from the past that they will play a song for at least an hour. And as long, they can rotate the guys out. There's 10 guys sitting in the drum. As long as the beat's going on, the dancers have to keep dancing. And in July, August, and September, when it's like 97 and we're in 35 pounds of regalia and you're about ready to fall over from heat stroke because there's no trees, the drum has a harbor. They're covered where the dancers aren't. So we'll pick someone in before the starts in, and we'll say, okay, the drum gets carried away, and they're taking someone out and putting someone in, and this is about the 5th time this has happened, and we're about ready to drop over. Go pay them off, give them $1, and then they'll quit. So it's kind of a thing they got going on. So if you ever see that happen, now you know what's going on.
I'm going to play, this is a Lakota flute. It's made of cedar wood, and this on top is called the bird. And it directs the air so that I can make the sound. These are leather strips, and this is made of cedar. Cedar is a sacred wood to the Lakota, just like it was for the Jewish nation when they made their temple with cedar. And it's important wood to the Lakota people and to all people that the drum is cedar. And who used to be a man, when he wanted to court a woman, he would go outside her house, because we didn't have teepees. They call them teepees in the movies, but they're actually called lodges. But the Lakotas, what everybody calls a Sioux, had those. Cherokee always had houses and huts. Well, they, of course, like everybody else, we started in caves and came out and then built our houses. And when a man wanted to court a woman, he would play the flute outside her house. And if she came out, hey, everything was good and cool. She was listening to you. But if a guy's sitting out there playing in the cold forever, never, never, you can pretty well tell that ain't gonna work. So you just go on. But that's the love story. And then they were played at spiritual ceremonies. And every instrument to Native people is spiritual. It's all, music is spiritual. to Native people. It's all done for a reason. And this song is a kind of a spiritual song, but I'm just going to play it in just one song, and we'll turn it over to her for the dance. She's going to show y'all some dances, and if you want to join in, you're welcome.
First, I'm going to do what a traditional will put down there in a minute when I go around.
But it won't show up in the tape.
Up here, I'm going to, right up in this situation right here, I'm going to do, just gonna, I don't know if I can, in this little area, I'm going to pretend this is a huge pasture, about 20 acres.
I'm going to get behind this.
How a Southern cloth woman would dance. We're supposed to set the stage and train the little ones the way they should go. So we let the teenagers do the high flying dances, and we let the guys go for it with the elders and the ladies done. Here we go.
Ready?
Stays on the arm. It's not a big deal. The stepping, however, is, because every step is a prayer step. When we wear our moccasins, we're praying for somebody. So can you imagine having a 3-day powwow starting at 7 o'clock in the morning and ending at 7 when we dance 4 hours a day? That's a lot, because we just pray for them. So, but that's what we take on as responsibility to do that. When he hits the hard boom sound, that's the honor thing. That's what that is. This was just one of 3 made by Missy Crow up in the Eastern Band of Cherokee. The other 2 are in museums. She came out with this and said, "No, I think this is pretty good. I think I might, what do you think, man? Oh, I think that's, I want it." She said, "Oh, so, you know, she thought of my colors, and I said, "Mine." Then the other 2 got snatched. I said, "Where'd they ever go?" She said, "Popped up in the museum." Oh, okay. So they were good. And everything has been made on the regalia. Now, on my regalia too, these diamonds down here are also tears that were shed. So everything on the regalia that someone adds means something to them. And everybody, I don't care if they're a toddler, they could be 18 months, they have to go up to the microphone. If the head announcer, ring announcer says, come up to the microphone and explain everything you've got on. So, of course, in Christian, that's the 95% of the Cherokee Nation, that's Western, Eastern, Katuas are Christian. So, the nations out west didn't fare so well. But they're learning, and we're trying to teach them, and we'll see how it goes. each path, everybody's path is their own, so we don't infringe.
Yeah.
That's why at Power Hours everybody gets along so well, because everybody knows that everybody's doing their own walk. If we can help them, great, they'll come to us. And plus we're praying the entire time we're there. So, this is, we're going to do a different little thing. Anybody that's got energy left, now see, I just survived the chemo. And I just got done with chemo, and I'm going to try this.
Which one you doing?
We're going to do the snake dance.
Is that like a crow hop?
No, we're going to do crow hop. I'll fall over.
I was kidding. It's fast.
The crow hop dance, you know how crows do? You never know where they're going. Well, the dancers have to dance that way. And in the olden times, the women that had really high steps, they were good catch for mates. And the guys that had really high steps, they were great hunters. These days, elders do not do this. We do not do this. No, that's for the kids. But snake dance is fun. Now I need a guy, because he's playing a drum, he can't do this. So I need somebody down here to meet me. And I'm going to show you what we do.
I'm the guy.
I need a guy.
He's gone.
All right.
He's gone.
Can't do it, man.
I do it. Okay. Now, we got a whole bunch more people. Y'all been sitting all this time. Don't you want to get up and do something fun? Okay. Now, what we're going to do, it's very simple. At a powwow, when you see this happen, you don't get in the back. The minute they start lining up, you run right behind the head lady and head dancer. Because if you're on the end, that's like that, what was that whip the snake thing, the longer, if you're way back there, you don't want to do this. Okay, so now the guy stands over here. Okay. The woman's over here. Okay, honey.